Take a look in your own heart and start to make a real change in your life. Because you weren't meant for this. I'm telling you guys, you weren't meant for this. Each and every single one of you were meant for something so much bigger. All of you are meant to do something amazing, but you gotta make a change. And in order to do that, you gotta look in yourself and you gotta think about, who am I? What was I meant to do? Who am I meant to be? Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you on the path that God built for you? Or are you on some other random path that you just randomly made up all by yourself? And I'm here to tell you, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to throw the Bible at you. I'm not. Okay, I'm no better than anyone in this crowd. I'm no better than anyone out there. I've made a million mistakes in the world. That's not what I'm here to do. But God wants me to tell you guys that there are two paths in life. Two paths. And anyone could be on it. Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. Teacher, cop, you know, your path. There's a path of darkness. I'm not talking about evil. I'm just saying darkness, confusion. It is hate. It is lies. It is deception. It is having no purpose. And this path is slowly taking over our country. I see it. It is everywhere. The lights in people's eyes are slowly going out. It is cultural poisoning. It is not even about politics. And I'm telling you, we need to stand against that. There is another path. It is a path of light. It is a path of love, of goodness, it is spirituality, and it is being honest. The one thing I see that these guys do too much, they try to fight hate with lies. You can't do that. Lies and hate is the same thing. They go out there in the name of fighting racism, they use hate. You can't do that. Without hate, you don't have racism. We need to focus on real values. Stop running around screaming everyone's racist and look at yourself and think about, are you honest? Are you a good person? Do you stand up for what's right? When's the last time we heard a leader go up on stage and say, hey, guys, as a country, we need to focus on being honest? I've never heard that. All I hear is racism this or racism that. I want to challenge all of you guys here today to start to begin to be honest people. Because if you're not honest, then you will never be on the true path of light. You will never be able to fight hate. Without light, there will always be darkness, and the darkness is slowly coming in from the East Coast, the West Coast, and it's squeezing its way on in. And the only way to stop that is to spread love and to be good people. Thank you. It is so awesome that you guys have come out here today because you're challenging the current belief system. I hope you understand that. Think about the belief system in Portland. You're not supposed to be here. And by challenging the current belief system, that is how revolutions begin. Because enough people like you and enough people like me come together and we say enough is enough. Let's change the way the world thinks. This is amazing, kid. You guys coming out here today, you're showing all the people who stayed at home. Trust me, there's thousands of people who want to come out today, but they're too afraid. They're too afraid to show who they are, what's in here. But you guys, by you guys coming out here today, you're showing all the people who stayed at home that it is okay. It is okay to show what you believe in, even in Portland. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. You should be able to come into Portland, an American city, and show what you believe. Show what's in your heart. It is okay to be a conservative in Portland. And it's okay to be a beautiful Christian too. Now I'm going to say this one more time. I want you guys to understand some of the basic fundamentals that we need to change our country. They're so simple. We overlook them. I'm going to tell you guys this again. You do not have to be afraid. You do not have to stand down anymore on the West Coast. And you need to take that message. Take it home. Tell your children. Tell your family members. Your coworkers. The strangers. You pass on the word that we will no longer allow fear to run us in the United States of America anymore.
Yeah, there. Yes, there was talk that they were going to close the park. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But these are state troopers in the street right here.
He's not taking on the evil and the corruption that has affected our government, both from the city level, going all the way up to the
I've seen
federal level.
Gresham Police and Multnomah County Sheriff, as well as the Portland Police here.
This is about taking on the globals.
So you'll have all jurisdictions out here of law enforcement. Right now, there's three sides. There's a Trump rally inside Terry Shrimp Plaza, and in front of City Hall, and here in this park and in front of the federal building, there's three groups of anti-Trump. One's Portland Against Hate, you get Antifa, and unions and workers against fascism. So, and this has been going on since 11 o'clock. It's now 2:30 about, close to it. So there's a few skirmishes between the two groups when I first got here. But now, for the last 2 hours at least, have extended between the groups on three sides of that park. So there's nothing going on really. The police have made a few arrests of people blocking the streets. And so we're just kind of at a standstill here, seeing what the police are going to do. Still, there's thousands between the 500 to 1,000 people, probably, maybe more.
That we have with each other, so that way we don't come together and unite and take on the real good fight. I'm talking about the good fight, take on evil, corruption, and big government. I want to make this clear. I am not here for Trump. I am not here for the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. I'm not here for any group or any person. I'm here for two reasons, and two reasons only. I am here for freedom, and I am here for God. That is it.
Probably for tear gas right there. There's Tim Pool.
I want to do everything I can to promote freedom, especially with our youth, because they're born into it. They don't understand how precious it is. There's nothing more beautiful, nothing more sexy than freedom.
So
and we
Tim
need to
Pool
remind our youth.
on Newsstream, where you can check out his Twitter Munjin page. He is live on Newsstream. He's in the middle of the park over there playing some music for everyone.
I'm telling you, we're walking
I don't know
robots.
if it's
The
Mike
light is
Nivens,
turning off,
if he
and we need
is,
to stop looking at everything out here.
usually he
No
is
more
at stuff like
carnage,
this
no
here
more
in
football.
Portland.
We need to take a
He'd be
look at our own
tweeting
hearts
and doing some
grow
streaming.
in the West
So
Coast.
he might be out here. And I don't know if Cameron Witten, he usually does Facebook Live. So there's a few other people, and I've seen all the news stations out here as well. ATU, Coin, KTW. So there's a few other people that are out here besides Ministry. Please share this on your social media.
Coming on the streets, unafraid, unapologetic, because this is what's important to you. You guys love this country. That is passion. That is love for country. And stuff like this right here, you guys coming out here for the first time in Portland. This is what is going to bring freedom back to the Pacific.
Thank you for watching.
Now's our obligation to stand against communism. We gotta stand against Are you kidding me? We don't need a babysitter up top looking down on us, tell us what to do at every single step, every single minute. That is not what we need to help the people understand. We need to help the victims understand. We walk around
There is a Trump rally.
They identify as victims. We need to help them understand how strong they really are. The potential that they actually have because they are human and they have a heart and they have a soul. So no more victimhood.
Against hate. So there's three sides of the street that are surrounding a Trump rally.
done on purpose by
This has
government.
been going on. It's like 2:30. This has been my local time here in Portland, Oregon. I've been down here since about 11.
Voting for Hillary Clinton. That's a rough crowd. You guys don't like Hillary? Well, we gotta lock her up or what?
So we're just sort of stand up here. There's some yelling going on the other side of the park. Should we walk the
This
line?
is an extremely sexist crowd we have right here, standing against Hillary Clinton. How could you do that? Hillary Clinton was nothing more than a victim candidate. She'd run around, tell everyone they're victims, and she'd say, vote for me, now give me more money, give me more power, give me more votes, because you guys are a bunch of helpless children. That is the biggest lie of the century, I am telling you. Oh, here comes the high school band. All right, hey. Now, we've had the biggest lie of the century lately. We're living in air deception, okay? It is done on purpose. Let me tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth when I'm out here. The truth is that each and every single one of you have the ability to do amazing things in this world. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But you have to believe it. All of you can do amazing things. And I understand some people have it harder than others. That is a fact. Someone has always had it harder than you. But that goes against, that's what shows you. People who've had
Hold
it
a
so much
protest
harder
in
than you
Portland?
have somehow found a way to
Oh,
do
yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, they should be allowed to hold a protest. I think that, you know, I am all for free speech. I'm all for our First Amendment, right? You know, to take that away from even the most like cowardly assholes would be to take that away from people who are at the foundation of justice. So yeah, like I think that they should be allowed to do this. However, I think that with that we have to be protected. We have to know what we're getting ourselves into. And as much as I really, really despise law enforcement at its current state for many different reasons, like they can be somewhat of a necessary part of even just like the idea of safety for some.
So again, we got a lot of people here. We're gonna
No, I don't. Not that I'm really active on. I'm mostly on Facebook.
Is there like a public Facebook page or just your personal?
It's just my personal, but I'm down to like opening it up if that means anything.
Do you think
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you think political violence in America is justified? Political violence, like hitting one side, hitting the other, using violence against the other. Could it ever be justified?
Oh man, that's a hard question. I think that when it comes to protecting the people,
Protecting the minorities and other.
I think that if it has to come to that, like, I'm not gonna stand here with a rose in the face of people who have a system that has like weaponry and all this power against me. Like, it's really hard to like stand up for yourself in that situation. And I think it's really important that people of color, anyone that's othered in this system, in this society, like, has something against the other. Like, if that's, you know, ACLU is out here, if that's pepper spray or a bamboo baton, if that's not even being a part of the fight right here on the line, like the front lines, but doing something else out there, if that means like self-defense, taking self-defense classes, like, I think that we really need to come real and correct with.
Do you support capitalism?
No, of course not. No, fuck capitalism. I mean, fuck patriarchy, which is like, you know, the safety net of capitalism and privilege, the safety net of capitalism and patriarchy. Like, fuck all of that. No.
Works really well for a very few number of people, and often those people have come
think there's been a good representation of your political ideology in another government?
Okay, we need to go walk or something.
Are you communist or socialist?
Coming from the other side, let's see what's happening.
Well, I wouldn't say I am communist or socialist, but
Is there any country in the world right now that you could think of that you
So we got,
would like to see
Replicated here?
Yes, exactly.
replicated here. Oh man,
It's doing awesome things.
where?
Some parts of Northern Europe. I mean,
white cops.
what is
Portland.
is it Finland, I think, or Denmark? One of those countries that has like
On the three
all but
on each
like
corner.
done away with prisons. Like, I mean, they have developed systems of like care for people with drug addictions and counseling service programs that help people who are experiencing issues that instead of keeping them in a cell where they're isolated, where they feel I mean, the prison system in this country is we call it like rehabilitation, social rehabilitation. It's not that. It hasn't been that.
So would you be you would more like to see a world of like certain maybe one country's doing this right?
I'm really not sure what's happening. Just kind of walking out, showing you. Again, just kind of stand still. Come on, man. You're still at it?
Luckily, I went on for 6 hours. Do you guys want to hear more of these commies, or should I walk around?
A lot of people here. I don't know.
Alright, moving on.
There's still a lot of people over in front of the city hall. That's where they had the footman against the police. So there's a group of a whole crowd over there. That has not subsided. And we got and then over there is over there across the street is the Trump rally. Quite a few people over there.
Oh, Periscope. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to show that, hey, this guy wasn't us. We're trying to correct this. This guy just didn't go in the media. They tried to label and say he was a white nationalist. This guy is us. We the people. We're not this. Trump is not this. We are not this.
Because one, he had American flag, and two, he was white. That's why they did that.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do to Nazi Joe. That's why there's so many anti-white people. This is what Trump said? Fuck you!
Guys, can you help me out by retweeting this Periscope?
Crowded. More people because of that. I think they have to take a little break.
Here's the bike block.
There's a lot of people here.
Oh, I'm not from here. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area.
They say I'm proud to be a white Christian male, and they say I'm racist, okay? Can we say this? You should be proud of who you are. I don't care what you look like, what you believe. You should be proud of who you are.
There's a sign that says "Follow your leader," and it's Donald Trump killing him, or it looks like Hitler or Donald Trump makes killing himself. Sign says "Dump Trump." Go home, Nazi scum.
I think we've had enough. I'm not going to feel guilty because I'm a white male. I'm sorry. I'm not. I mean, they might be triggered. They might be
I'm surprised they're letting cars through. It's kind of
strange. I'm not going to feel guilty, okay? So, we are here today, guys, for free speech, okay? Give it up for free speech, everyone. And free speech was made not to protect popular speech.
If you guys want to learn, if you want to share this thing, you hit the up arrow towards the bottom of the Periscope page. There's an up arrow, and then you press share. Yeah, you click the three little dots and then share. Hi, what are you here for? Thank you.
The God of everyone. God, the Creator God who made everyone.
You seem very happy.
Loves everyone. I am very happy because breakthrough is at the beginning, you know, of everything that changes. And break has the word break. And then the through comes. We all have to break a little bit to hear others how they're broken.
Is there an organization you represent?
No.
You're just here? You seem very peaceful.
Yes, that's what
I think you're going to live a very long time with your kind of attitude.
I'm going to walk right into the eternal kingdom. Yes, it's the plan. And you can too. It's the season. You know, one day, the door opens. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Fear is the thing that is upsetting everyone.
You play the drums?
Well, actually, I'm looking for someone to play the drums so I can go back and get my guitar.
Oh, okay.
But I will play the drums. I mean, you know. Bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
Want some salad?
No, thank you.
I think
food and flowers. That's very nice.
And water.
Water.
If you get hot.
They don't want to talk to us.
It's
They don't want to talk to us, but that is how we're going to make America great again. You know, I thought November 9th, the day after the election, I thought America would be great. I thought I was going to wake up and it was just going to be great. And you know what? It wasn't great yet because we have to make that change in each and every one of our hearts. We have to be the change that we want to see in the world.
Nicely done.
So, seriously guys, and that's why I'm so encouraged by the young generation, Generation Z. You guys are awesome. You guys are on 4chan, you guys are on poll, you're putting the memes.
So is this an anti-union protest?
Me? I'm union myself.
Alright, is this anti-union?
No, it's free speech.
These people are saying
I know, they're in their own little world. How can I be anti-union? I'm union myself.
Right, what kind of
There you
union?
go. I IBW 125.
Okay. So have you met any anti-union people here?
No, not at all. I've talked to plenty of them. They're like, oh, hey, you know, good to have you over here. About that. We're not, people here don't really give a fuck about that. There's more important things.
Sir, are you white?
Am I white?
Yeah.
Why does that matter?
Are you
white, sir?
Am I white? No.
No?
What is your ethnicity?
Why does that matter?
Are you a white supremacist?
No.
Are you sure about that? I want to double check.
Just as sure as you.
I'm just trolling, dude.
We're gonna push you to the
That just told me 21 years ago when they walked me in the Oregon. This guy's fast. Going to look
Can I get in here?
Yeah.
And it fucking hit themselves in the closet. I'm not okay now. Now we're not okay.
I already came over to here. I'm not going to keep moving. It's not a hate speech. It's not a fucking hate speech. And you know what? Don't ever tell me what my speech is. Because you know what? That's what they say. What? You do something? No, you know you ain't. You know it.
Why don't
Never
you guys leave us
my
alone?
freedom. My freedom to speak could be anytime I want. I'll say what the fuck I want. This is America. Who wants my freedom? You mad? You mad? Let it out. You mad, motherfucker? Let it out. I don't give a fuck about your taxes. There ain't no one providing security for me. I stand by myself.
No one's talking to you.
Shut up. Go hang yourself, bitch.
Nobody.
That guy doesn't give a shit. He ain't gonna matter. He's fucking just he's on the sidewalk. He can't do shit.
Trojan dude got in an argument with Antifa and...
Yeah, he's mad that they're pushing us back and not them. We're getting pushed back. And then like on that side, they were on the sidewalk, and now they're like nearly on the park now. They push us back because, you know why? Because we listen. We respect because we listen, so then they push us back and we do it. And then they don't, and then they keep pushing up. Like look on their side, they're way on our side now. Like the
counter protests are almost in the park.
Right here,
they're getting
yeah,
closer.
these people.
On that side they're getting closer. On this side, that side they're not. But over there they keep
they're
pushing.
standing in the middle of the street over there.
So these are counter protesters who are trying to come in the park right now.
There already a few of them. The guy with the white guy with the Black Lives Matter got kicked out over there. I saw two girls at a Santa Monica Promenade debate, and they were here, and they were anti-Trump. I don't know how the hell they got here. There's a lot of like little posses walking around. Yeah, cut knives.
Anything that's done will be done to me. I am being entirely peaceful.
This is the classic Antifa defense, put the women in the front.
I have a question. The police have announced that any counter-protesters who come into the park is a criminal act, will be arrested. I was wondering if you guys were aware, or
They said anyone who does anything defensive or offensive against anyone will be arrested. I'm not doing anything.
they said the counter-protest must remain in Chapman Square, and the prayer for, I forgot what they called it, must remain in the square.
Right now we're oh, he's still looking! Hey, buddy! He's dressed up so cute. Little smart boy.
just saw you now. Yeah, I was here for 2 hours.
I've seen you going in and out.
I can't protect Americans. My friends, we're honest with ourselves. We must admit that we are sinners and guilty before a just and a holy God. And because of our sin, our relationship with God has been disrupted, and we are in danger of spending eternity in hell. But the good news of the gospel is that God loves us. The Bible says that God loves us.
Someone used a stolen card on your device, like your credit card swipe device.
He did something to rescue us. He sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross.
Yeah.
To share his blood as a sacrifice for us. And he rose again.
I get my picture.
You can't earn salvation by trying to get good.
I gotta have fun.
The Bible says that it's by grace you have been saved. And salvation is available to anyone who is saved by grace. If you trust in Christ as your Savior, as your Redeemer, to repent of your sins, place your faith in Christ, and receive salvation and eternal life. Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. The blood of Jesus is the only way to make peace with God and have true freedom.
Do you want to talk? Would you like to talk?
Sorry, I need to be unbiased here as a legal observer. So.
Okay. You're just here observing what's happening?
Yes.
But the ACLU defends both sides, correct?
The ACLU believes in civil liberties and defending them as they have been determined by the courts. So what we are here doing as legal observers is ensuring that no civil liberties on any parties are trampled upon by anybody.
Yes, I think the ACLU supported one of the speeches that was trying to get canceled, I think at Berkeley. I remember.
The ACLU may release a statement. I'm not too familiar with their...
It was Ann Coulter was trying to speak at Berkeley, and the campus canceled her. And the ACLU tweeted that they stand with Coulter's right to speak, even though that they don't agree with the speech.
Right.
Are you similar that way?
I would give my opinion on that without the best.
Okay.
But as here as an ACLU representative, I should not be giving my
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
It's a weird time for Halloween, but...
You guys all fucked Bernie over and now you get what you deserve. You guys fucked Bernie. You guys fucked Bernie and gave Hillary the loot. You guys fucked Bernie and you deserve it. You guys gave us Trump. You guys shouldn't have fucked Bernie. Why did you give Hillary the loot to fuck Bernie Sanders?
We put Donald Trump in the White House, and we've done our part for now to take good care of America. But that's not enough. We must stand vigilant to support this man, because you see the swamp creatures are fighting back. We're pulling out all the stops and they're doing everything they can to take him down. But we are not going to allow them to.
These are the local news reporters over here. Hashtag CNN is ISIS. Dude, it's $3.50.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I did? I was watching a live stream at Tim Pool, and Tim Pool was basically saying that like press credentials aren't. There's nothing legit about it.
Well, yeah, because this is fucking America.
Yeah, there's no official. It's not like a license.
so you can pretty much just make it. So I made it off the same. Yeah, I made it off the same, like the barcode and fake and shit like that. You know what I mean? I just took this off another website and stuff like that. I mean, it's real, it's official. I got it from the official. That's fake news. It's real. Yeah.
So were you out in the East Coast this whole time?
I went to New Orleans, and then I went to Florida. And then from Florida, I was visiting my father, and then my father was going to Boston. They need someone to drive his car. He's gonna pay somebody, so I drove it up. It cost like half the price, and I was gonna have to go up there anyway. You know what I mean?
Shuttershot 45.
Yeah, my father was in Boston, so I go up there. I spent like a half a week there, and then I go back to LA.
Are you going to Texas?
What's that?
Are you going to Texas?
I want to go to Texas. I was just telling him, I don't know if I'm gonna have the finances to help there. I want to go to Texas. But you know what it is? But you know what it is too? I hate being on my YouTube all day shucking the drivers too, like, yo, come on, give me money. Oh shit, yeah, I don't like that. That shit kind of gets like.
I did that for the first time, and I feel like shit.
Yeah, well, like it's cool to do it every once in a while because it lets people know, okay. But then, like, you know, I don't want it to be like a thing like every blasting it. Yeah, because
it's expensive.
Like, yeah,
like hotel, airplanes.
Dude, I'm telling you, shit adds up. Like,
I'd be surprised though. There's a lot of people who like what you know what you put out there. You send the right message.
Well, you know what I think? So it's almost like it's the timing. It's almost like if you get some good footage or if you get something that's popping, yeah, you gotta like kind of capitalize it right there.
Right after Berkeley, I got a bunch of donations, and then right before New Orleans, I got a bunch of donations.
Right, yeah. Oh, look, it's burning American flag.
So, I'm still in the red, but whatever.
That's pretty good though. You almost did.
What's your channel?
Last Revolution Media.
Oh, Last Revolution Media.
Yeah, with the upside down flag.
Yeah, I used one of your clips before without permission. Sorry.
It's a YouTube. Hey, fuck Tucker Carlson used mine.
I don't make money doing this shit anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
you know what's so funny?
I did. Your video was way too long, so it was the one where the guy gets hit by a
no, if you look at it, it was just slowed it down. I don't think they purposely did it because when you watch the whole clip, then you see it. Yeah, just have to line up, but they put shut up. I was so happy with Tucker because to me, I always tell people Tucker Carlson is like the guy.
No, dude,
he is a media representation of a lot of these debates and stuff that you guys have done over the past couple rallies.
Over across the street, there's been a Trump rally.
College, right?
Three
going back and forth debating.
Three sides around that park. Under the federal buildings,
right,
unions and workers against fascism.
I'm surprised Fox News the way they're going is even
on the third side.
So they didn't ask you for permission to use your shit?
No, they didn't.
But they watermarked it, right?
Yeah, and it's like the way I look at it, like people keep on asking me, it's like, dude, it's the fucking age of the internet. Like, what are you gonna do, really? Like, what am I gonna call up and be like, you know, what am I gonna do?
They asked me permission for one of my videos.
They did?
Yeah.
Fox did?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they didn't even...
Because they wanted me, they had to ask so they wanted me to cut my watermark out of it, and then they only have my @ sign. Yeah, that's why they asked.
Yeah, you're very fake. That's problematic, wasn't it?
Oh, the very fake news.
They won't use, they can't have that logo, because it's going to confuse the old people that watch it.
I love the Berkeley stuff, like just putting on blast just those communists, like with the leader, the professor, I don't know what just putting them on blast.
That's so, you gotta expose them.
Just from out of town.
So that's what we stood up.
The little Asian.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, that's Larka.
But you know, I don't know that clip. Honestly, I'm like just happy that clip got like because that's like.
Oh, check it out, dude. I just pressed charges on the bike lock attacker.
He hit you?
Yeah. Right here. See that? Not very bad, but he hit me.
Did you go to the hospital afterwards?
Well, I got arrested that day.
Okay.
And they cleaned it up. Dude, he made me fucking bleed. And then a homicide detective got a hold of me and was like, hey, you're a victim of this crime. I was like, fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be reporting from the courthouse on my channel. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it's me and the other guy. Obviously, the other guy got a lot worse than I did.
Yeah. My guy's lawyered up, so.
Yeah, well, and I press charges. I'm hoping it's going to show how much violence I was under, you know, which, you know, why I was so, you know, why I had to defend myself so violently, you know, because.
I don't know, how can you be scary in a little bicycle? I don't understand. Very threatening bicycle. I mean, if this was Trump supporters, they'd be on motorcycles, right? And just revving it. Hey, that woman's not wearing a helmet. Where's your helmet?
Saturday, but that didn't work. They canceled that and they moved it. That group moved it up to Seattle. They probably wouldn't have worked out because tens of thousands of people would come down to the World Cup parade. So anyway, that's an update on what's happening here in Portland. What's happening right now. So I'm just kind of standing here watching. These happen to be well-known kind of shows.
How have the shirts been?
Looks like it's been something a lot. They have very big shirts. Like of Washington Review. So that's what's happening. No one's really for some people leaving. Some people aren't. People in the green hats are so that's what's happening.
You guys want me to go to Antifa lady?
There's something going on down here. We're gonna.
This guy's been here the whole day waving the flag.
I'm not sure. Big group going on. Walking down here.
Sir, are you a white supremacist? Yes. You are? You don't look like a white supremacist.
What?
I even said, you do whatever is the most important issue for you.
We hate this. Everyone over here, we're hating it.
You can take my email.
You know what? I think we should just let them be.
No, we can. We're talking about having an ideological discussion. Right now is not the time. The reason why, do you not see my point? If there are 20 people bringing up 20 different points and they want you to address, pick one right now. I'm not going to do that.
What is the most important issue for you?
We can talk for 2 hours about this.
Why? Why can't we just pick one topic and talk about that?
Because that's not how this works.
So you get to decide how it works?
If things intersect, that's number one person right here against something.
You can't decide and talk about one thing because they're all interconnected?
Yes.
Okay, I think
You can find that ridiculous, and that's fine.
there's something happening. There's something happening on this other part. Like what part is that?
Very nice meeting you.
What's your name?
I'm
Things
Chip.
are,
Very nice meeting you. Maybe someday we can talk again.
oh boy, things are
sticker literally on your shirt.
You guys are
It says no Nazi.
Yeah, we're against Nazis. No, but you
So
just
what
said
are
you're the one doing it.
Can I ask you a question? You know what Nazi
Depends on
stands
what
for?
they are. No, you guys call us as a whole. Like we're all the same, okay?
Well, that's okay. So if we call all these people fascists, ridiculous idiots, okay? Because you guys are doing it to us.
Listen, you know what Nazi stands for?
Which way?
Nazi.
Well,
You got
there's
that,
only
not
one
Nazi.
meaning.
What
What's
does
the
Nazi
meaning of
stand
Nazi?
for?
What does Nazi stand for?
What's the letters in it? No.
National
It is
Socialist.
National Socialist Workers Socialist Party. Nationalist Workers Socialist.
Hey, don't point at her. Don't point at her. Be nice,
It
guys. Be
stands
nice. Be nice.
Nationalist Workers Socialist Party. You know who's the closest to the National Workers Socialist Party?
There we are.
Bernie Sanders. He's the one that runs almost the same program as what Hitler ran when he took over Germany.
Department of Homeland Security across the street.
When most people haven't even that's communism and Nazi over there. Go to the other side, all you see is Mexican flags. If they brought the Mexican flag, it's just like they drive. There's no American flags here. I'm just saying that's our video.
I've been all around the entire
Where's the
nation. They are.
Okay, people. I'm going to go take a walk around. Check the screen there. I'm going to walk around without filming the anti-call. Some of them just so they don't
shut down speech. It's a neck that
some of them it's been getting a little amped up. Just but I'm going to walk around through different rallies, maybe even in the courthouse, and just see what's happening.
I was walking through it just earlier. You should see how it is.
I filmed it already.
With like a supporter like me walking through all that.
Yeah, they shoved him.
Yeah.
They got in his face right now.
That's it.
And screaming at him, calling him like white supremacist.
They told me I was gonna be deported. Yeah, it was hilarious.
They told you you were going to be deported?
Yeah, it was hilarious. Oh yeah. I was trying to get over here, trying to find my way over here.
There was like Black Lives Matter walking around during inside the rally. They were just like talking to nobody was striking down.
Yeah, no, this. There's actually free hugs and a black woman wearing a "Fuck the Patriarchy" shirt during a conversation. She hugged one of the attendees. I think the people who come in and are willing to have a conversation are confronted with, this conversation right here is interesting. You can see that the woman there refuses to concede any of her points to the point where she says, "I won't answer any of these questions. Now is not the time." But then what's the point of coming over here? Other than agitate. But I think the issue is that people come in here and realize that there's not a bunch of racist Nazis. Certainly, some of the people might be, and they have come to events like this before. But a lot of these people they end up talking to, like Tiny, who is, I'm not sure what his ethnicity is, but he's clearly not white. Hispanic maybe. But then they're confronted with, a minority who challenges their point of view, and part of their, I don't want to speak for these individuals, but it's the white supremacy ideology that white people should step back and let the minority speak. There's a challenge for them when they're confronted with yeah.
Yeah, they were super racist. It was crazy.
Trans people and they don't want bathroom laws. I mean, the bathroom laws and things like that are coming from this side. I don't understand.
Come over here. Do you have anything to say?
Too cool.
Start dancing, dude. Gotta do a dance. Yeah.
When Hitler came over,
Yeah, but it was also
I'm sorry.
yeah, and it was seen as a alternative to socialism. I mean, I don't know. Are you from Germany or?
But I would wish that they would use their feet for like sexually abused kids.
You know what?
Or for gay rights, for LGBT rights, or for Muslims.
That's what's been going on at Evergreen University in Washington. The students have taken over the campus.
I don't want that involved.
Stop the cars.
You know what? Like, here's the problem. You know, I'm all about the difference politically. It's really, you know, to sum up the difference between right and wrong.
We're stopping all the cars.
That's how wild the left has become. That's how divided.
Dance, dude, dance.
I think at this point, yeah.
Sir, are you high on drugs? Would you like some? Can you describe what you're doing? You're doing the temple?
Temple. No idea. Yeah, exactly.
Your hat is very offensive. It's appropriate.
That's why I'm wearing it. That's why I'm wearing it.
Sir, are you a racist?
Well, I think especially like, I mean, I'm not a Trump supporter, but one of the things that I think he was right on was when he said that countries needed to pay their NATO dues. I have no problem being part of NATO, but I don't think we should be paying taxes for the defense of other countries. And I think one of the things that come out of this, Germany is now realizing.
Everybody did it.
One quick thing we gotta understand, one thing that's totally motivated me, it's about getting the libertarians, the constitutionalists, the conservatives. We gotta get you guys on the streets. Because these kids have been running wild on the streets unopposed for way too long. It's not gonna happen anymore.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, just leave it alone, dude. I can't donate. Tim Pool's getting harassed by this guy in an Indian chief helmet, not helmet, baseball cap.
There's a lot of movement or whatever.
He's getting really triggered right now.
Yeah, he gets triggered.
Across the way.
No political affiliation either.
Oh my God. How long have you been following him?
for like an hour and a half, maybe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you just come here to meet Tim? Do you really
No, I
like
just
Tim?
came here to check out the protest. I saw this dude has 6,000 watchers, so I'm following him.
This is us. These are the truth seekers.
It's the hippies.
Truth seekers. You do some great journalism.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill, where'd you go?
Back a little bit so that people can move back to the edge of the bricks. Okay, get up one step. You're going to be taller anyway. I'm just going to run with you.
Have you noticed they've been throwing tampons? They've been throwing used tampons over.
They're throwing used tampons?
Yeah.
Oh, I see them.
Our streets! 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 Our streets!
The south side of Chapman Square is now closed due to criminal activity. Please move to the center of the park.
Oh shit! Coming down.
I need to back up!
Smoke grenades are going off. Things are being thrown. Guys, retweet this. Retweet and share.
Say goodbye! Round down right!
Flashbangs. So they get disloyal before they beat the fuck out of them.
So this is not you're sucking my sauce away. Go back to the park. Breathe back into the park. You can have it after. Breathe back into the park.
Endless movement to work on everybody else needs to be on the bridge. He's just our security. That's all. He's just protecting you up there.
This determined to be an unlawful assembly. You must disperse the area. Officers are being assaulted by members of your group.
Yeah! Where the hell did you think would assault you?
Yeah, okay, relax. So I'm going to swivel this way and I'm going to show everybody.
CNN is ISIS. CNN is ISIS.
I'm going to pull stuff out and just push it just a little tiny bit. You have to step back. Okay.
Tear gas! All right! Tear gas! Tear gas! Tear gas!
I hope the wind doesn't switch. No, they would have. The police would have put on their masks.
Man, you guys have a helicopter up there? You got a helicopter up there? I want to see this. That's exactly right. That's right. Okay, he's stuck. It's better than us getting our head bashed in, right? So what's happening is that the police told the protesters to leave. They didn't leave. Now they're forcefully removing them. Shout out to r/physical removal.
Don't worry about that nonsense. Be here for what you're here for. Be here for what you're here for. Don't worry about that. Be here for what you're here for.
Get those flags off us!
NBC leak the tapes? Why did NBC leak?
And we've got 20 seconds, right? It's kind of closed down, or it's kind of slowed down.
It's really too far away, Gotti.
Okay, let's talk. Some more objects in the 20 seconds. And we've got 20 seconds, right? It's all pretty closed down. All right, it's kind of slowed down. Gotti. Here, yeah. One piece and then
This is NBC right here, guys. Why did NBC release Access Hollywood? Staying on you, Gotti.
30. Export domestic terrorist organizations.
Terrorists. Anti-terrorists.
Anti-war domestic terrorists.
10 seconds. Okay, Kate, I want to show you what's happening right now. This one pushing. These are the
CNN is ISIS!
on this side of the street. This is where the control ground is happening. Right now, they're surrounded by
CNN is ISIS!
Don't do that again.
Or else what? What are you gonna do?
It's called disorderly conduct.
Well, you pushed me. You put your hands on me. I have it on film right here.
On the bricks, because you need this.
You're making a mess out of the park, anti-fags. Get good footage?
Yeah, lots of footage. How are you?
Did you get that? No, no.
That's cool, don't worry.
Richard! You said you're going to be here.
Yeah, that's cool.
They were going to escort me off the road.
Out of the road?
They were going to escort me out.
What was that?
They said I was going to...
Did they try to rush the line? Disrupted?
Yeah, I was getting there. He said, you're not going to be able to convince them of anything.
So you're trying to talk to them and they kicked you out?
Actually, I was walking back from my car, and the cops told me I couldn't cross here, so I had to go through there. So, you know, walking through there, of course I'm going to get opposition, and instead of just walking, I should have just, I don't know, should just hold my head down. But you know, I argued with them, and so the cops took me out, and I told them no.
Hey, they're gonna realize that this isn't Berkeley.
This ain't Berkeley.
Yeah, they gotta realize this ain't Berkeley. The cops aren't gonna stand down, neither are we.
They're gonna do this into the evening. The Portland guys always go into the evening. The good stuff always happens after dark.
I might as well go take a nap for a while.
Pushing it closer to my car.
Okay, the police are still surrounding the perimeter of the Antifa. I can't really see what's going on, and I can't get closer. Sorry guys, the police are blocking me.
She's like, she didn't even have a message. She just said, I'm making a statement just by being here. Keep this off my house. I pulled my bag away. As soon as I saw that on the news. I was actually...
Here comes the paddy wagon for the arrest.
Try to hide that and say that
Are you okay? Hey dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you ask the cops if they're gonna take that sign down? You see that sign right there on the bathroom, above the bathroom?
Yeah. This is DHS here, so they have nothing to do with whatsoever.
Put together by
The cops all the way over there that you'd have to ask.
the Portland United Against Hate rally is
All right, guys, you all have a great week.
you double down and say, well, fuck her.
Did you see her?
speakers, part of Anonymous.
And watching on all of our reporters' Facebook live streams and through Sky 8, the police have
The
done
sign
a
over there
wonderful
says you
job
have blood
of
on your
keeping
hand, and
all of
it's
these groups separated to their blocks that they were
big bloody
originally
handprint.
permitted to. City Hall, Terry Shrunk Plaza, Chapman Square. Everyone was on their own sides. No one was allowed to kind of cross over. Even reporters were being kept, out of the street and on their certain sides. Maggie, I was seeing you were tweeting photos of different flags being burned. We saw the police sending out photos of some of the makeshift weapons that they've seen. What have you kind of seen? I mean, there's been sticks, makeshift shields, and those pellets that you were mentioning that police, have no tolerance for. They're immediately confiscating those.
Yeah, Nina, I apologize. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble hearing you, as I'm sure you can imagine. But yeah, we did see a lot. What I think you talked about pretty recently was a lot of the signage and a lot of seemingly flags being burned on the Antifa side. We did see an American flag being burned. We saw also, I should point out, a flag on the side of the free speech rally with the anarchist symbol on it. That was actually at the very beginning of the day. Both groups seem to have been taking steps to sort of antagonize the other side. We've seen people kind of leave their group, and then because police have been blocking them, they would kind of go walk around the block and then come back to the crowd that they're facing off with, essentially to start what they might characterize as a conversation. Others would characterize as a debate, an antagonistic comments being made. One man walked into the Antifa group with, if you've seen it, it's a thin blue line flag. It's essentially an American flag that's black and white with one stripe that is blue. He was sort of having a debate with a lot of the Antifa protesters when someone came in, grabbed his flag, pulled him down with it, and then took off running. That almost started a big fight, almost knocked down me and my photographer. We have video of that on Facebook. But events like that, as you can imagine, really upsetting a lot of people. I want to show you again the police line over here. They seem to be holding strong, but these announcements you can hear behind me have been coming repeatedly. People say, or excuse me, the police bureau saying that they need people to move back and that Chapman Square is closed. So again, this, as you said, the majority of the day has been peaceful. This sort of really tense and this part of the day that has seemingly a high propensity for violent clashes just started within the last 15, 20 minutes or so. We'd actually gone back to our truck to feed back some of the most intense video of the day, and suddenly we heard 3 flashbangs, 1, 2, 3, and we came running back to find this scene here. We also have 2 other crews on scene. They've been kind of monitoring the free speech rally itself, and then some of the other protest groups that had formed around the free speech rally. We had a labor union rally, and we also had a group that had kind of attempted to make it more of a peaceful counter demonstration. They had gathered outside City Hall. They were calling themselves a United Against Hate event. But once again, everything here has been pretty calm, pretty peaceful. In the last 15, 20 minutes, it seems like this powder keg really sort of ignited, and now everybody seems to be looking for a reason to clash, or at least they don't want to leave, and if police are going to keep moving in
and see what's going on everywhere.
Eventually one, I hate to say it, seems somewhat inevitable, though obviously we hope we are wrong.
Yeah, it always seems to happen like that.
We're going to throw it back to you. We're obviously going to stay on this.
Okay, Maggie.
And we'll check back in throughout the afternoon, and once again at KGW News at 5.
Thanks, Maggie. Yeah, we will see you in about an hour on KGW News. It always seems to be like this. The longer, folks are outside, either you get bored, you wonder what's going to happen next. And we've seen marches start from situations like this and other problems when people kind of get on the move. We want to check in with our Tim Gordon now, who is not far away on 4th and Madison. He has been covering one of those other protests. Tim, sun shining on you out there. It looks beautiful. Thousands of people downtown. What are you seeing from your viewpoint?
All right. Well, you're right. I mean, so far so good is what we've been saying until about 15 or 20 minutes ago when things really changed. So we're by City Hall, and you can see Terry Shrunk Plaza here. This is where the Trump free speech rally, as it was called, is going on. And then the Portland Stands Against Hate rally was at City Hall. And
got passed way back, and then in the back he's waving it going, thank you, and I'm like, sure.
The two sides were doing their thing. They were barking at each other back and forth across 4th Avenue here, and things were going really pretty smoothly. No major confrontations in all of that for several hours. Then about 20 minutes ago, we saw police close 4th Avenue, and we heard that they were going to clear Chapman Square, starting with the south end, where the Antifa group, according to police, were breaking the law, were assaulting officers, is what they're saying on their loudspeaker. So that's when they started to clear the park, Chapman Square, and in the last 20 minutes, they pretty much done that. And you got to wonder where these folks are going. As Maggie has a better vantage point, it sounds like a lot are sticking around, and it's a powder keg that could blow. So, I guess a calculated risk. Police feel they had to clear Chapman Square. From our perspective here, we heard at least a dozen flashbangs go off, and these are loud booms with smoke going up. The crowd that we were with over here on the south side of all this, really kind of stunned by the first few that went off, and then people in the crowd, beginning to yell and be unhappy with the police for doing what they were doing. Again, you hear the call here. Jameson Chapman Square closed. And you hear that if you do not leave, you will be subject to arrest. Police are saying they needed to clear the square because of illegal activity and assault on police officers by the Antifa group. Rod, give him just a shot down Madison here, because this was another spot where the confrontation was going on. You got the Trump folks, or the free speech rally. Some would say alt-right people as well in that federal park right there. And then over in Chapman Square in the city park is where the Antifa people were. So it was going back and forth. And again, it was a verbal confrontation back and forth on the street. But something happened over here in Chapman Square, according to police, that made them feel that it was time to clear the square. So, you're right. The sun is shining, and it's pretty nice out here. And frankly, I've been pretty impressed with the level of
around the square.
Restraint, I guess you could say, up until just the last 15, 20 minutes ago, as police cleared Chapman Square. Nina, I'm going to send it back to you and put this earpiece back in and see if I can hear better now. Back to you.
Okay, sounds good, Tim. Thank you so much. And yes, Portland police just tweeting out now, criminal conduct in Chapman Square led to that police action. Crowds at Terry Shrunk Plaza and City Hall are not involved. But we're also hearing the Portlanders United Against Hate rally that was at City Hall is over now. The organizers of that are also telling people to disperse, go home. Police tweeting that bricks, mortars, and other projectiles have been thrown at officers from Chapman Square, not the United Against Hate rally. So police really moving crowds around downtown, trying to get all this to kind of break up for the afternoon, get people to go home after about 5 hours of this. Let's check in with Christine Pitawanich. She has been downtown covering these protests all afternoon for us on Facebook Live and Twitter. She is at Terry Shrunk Plaza. What's going on there, Christine?
I'm here at Terry Shrunk Plaza, yes, at the free speech rally, and you can see a lot of people still here. Hundreds of people showed up for this free speech rally. But as you can see, if you come back toward me, definitely a lot of police presence here on Madison between 3rd and 4th. The sidewalk was even shut down. You can see the tape surrounding Terry Shrunk Plaza. That's because police wanted another barrier between the protesters at Chapman Square and the free speech rally over here. And I don't know if you can see all the way over there, but the protesters at Chapman Square are kind of in the north end of the park. And in the beginning, Portland police, they tried to get in there after police say that people were actually throwing projectiles, things like balloons filled with an unknown substance that was foul-smelling, marbles. I saw some tampons being thrown as well toward Terry Shrunk Plaza. And so at first, police said, hey, you know what? No more protesters are allowed in the south end of the plaza. Go to the north end. But now police are saying no one is allowed over there. We saw flashbang grenades go off, some smoke. People in Chapman Plaza also burned what appeared to be flags. And from my end, I've been more so in Terry Shrunk Plaza. I know we've had reporters at other in other areas at some of the other rallies, but I've only seen a few scuffles here kind of in my area. Police arrested a couple folks. But recently, I mean, what you're seeing across the way at Chapman Square has been where the majority of the activity has been. And we saw police in riot gear moving in. And we're talking a lot of police. We have Homeland Security, the Department of Homeland Security here. We have the Sheriff's Office. We have Portland Police. And we have state troopers as well as medics. We've got medics that I saw on scene as well in Terry's Trunk Plaza, where the free speech rally is underway, really surrounded by a number of protesters, kind of counter rallies. We have the labor union folks, Portland Labor Against the Fascists. They are on 3rd across the way from Terry Shrunk. Then if you pan left, you got the folks at Chapman Square, and those are the Defend Portland No Nazis on our streets, and then Portland Stands United Against Hate. They were the ones in front of City Hall. But for right now, a lot of people just kind of standing around. Speakers are still talking in Terry Shrunk Plaza, but we're also monitoring the situation in Chapman Square and seeing what police are doing, what protesters there are doing as well. Nina?
All right, Christine, thank you so much. We will continue to monitor these opposing 5 protests, at least, going on in downtown Portland as the afternoon stretches on. All of this started around 11:30 when all of these groups, some of them permitted to rally, started between 11:30 and 2 o'clock. Some of those permits and rallies are technically over. Police trying to get people to clear certain areas or at least kind of disperse from out of the street. So we will be back on KGW News tonight at 5 in 1 hour, and then tonight at 10 and 11. Now I'll send you back to our
everybody's coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I just see a bunch of white guys.
There's something special about our Constitution. There is something special about the United States of America.
Can I film?
Yeah, brother. Bring it up.
So the Proud Boys were trying to walk through the labor union protest.
Back up! Back up the sidewalk!
fucking scared? Come on, come on. Shut up, you fucking faggot! You're a fucking coward ass bitch! Fuck
Guys, hit the retweet button. Follow me on YouTube, Very Fake News. What's the point? What's the point of moving 50 back? What is it going
Medics 10, South 2nd, and Salmon. Pass it on, please. Anybody down here? Medics 10, 2nd, and Salmon.
You must reverse the area. If you will be subject to arrest.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, walk away. You're good.
Looks like the protest is heading west on Salmon Street from 4th Avenue. Fifth Avenue, closing off the march, if that's what you want to call it.
So it sounds like behind me, they're encouraging everybody to diversify tactics and head this way. Hello, anonymous lady.
That's our charge. Pass on your skills to new generation. Make sure that your skills do not die with you. Reward your skills. Everybody here, if you want to come join our organization,
I'm working for
by all means, all you guys do is there's not one I'm talking to you guys. I don't care if you join or not. The point is Portland now has a large army of patriots who will stand up. Never again, if you see
Well, so everybody the last few hours has been down over at Chapman Square, across the street from the quote Patriot rally, free speech rally, with their super shitty country western music. No offense, I like some outlaw country myself, but that was really bad. Anyway, I digress. So the police issued a dispersal order, and
make sure you follow at work.
After a few of those, they decided to diversify tactics, and now we're marching, trying to avoid the inevitable. I think that about sums it up. I hope you have closed captioning for the nice person that asked for a recap.
It is 4:19.
Let's see, we are on 4th and Yamhill. 4th and Yamhill right now. Put my glasses back on here. Use the shake cam.
We're sitting north of 4th Avenue, crossing Morrison.
All right, let me talk about a couple quick things and I'm going to close out. Okay?
Yeah.
Number one. The one thing Portland's not used to is they're not used to. Some idiots will come down here and rally and that's what they're not. I don't know if it's like this, but we like trust all over the place.
Yeah, there's that. So, could come either way, I guess.
Look at all that trash.
I see Cameron over there. We're gonna say hi.
You want to collect the trash? I want that sign.
Look at he's running back towards
I want that sign.
You go either way. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
I really don't know what that's
All right,
Let's find it, please. Somebody.
so here comes the riot cops. I'm going this way.
They took it
I
down.
gotta get back, guys.
This one you go get a burger.
I think it's a pretty safe distance here.
They took the sign down, guys.
Well, I'm jobless, but I'm also on permanent disability from dear old Uncle Sam to the whopping sum of $800 a month. That's right. Yep, I'm living the high life. I've got lupus, Sjogren's disease, and rheumatoid arthritis. So, I don't know. I hear a lot of people say
Wow, look at those bricks.
everybody on some form of welfare, disability.
They literally had bricks.
Might be detained. I've been arrested.
I
haven't done nothing.
Look at all those bricks. Oh my god.
Of course.
I'm doing a really shitty job at it. A bunch of bike cops moving up here. The corner of 5th and Yamhill going towards both sides.
This is the Portland Police. This is an unlawful assembly. You must disperse the area and leave the street.
Let us fucking go!
Or you will be subject.
Let's go! Everyone's dispersed!
They want me to go back this way.
Let us free! Let us free!
Let us free! Let us free! Let us free! If we can turn right, they're closing from 5th and Yamhill. Closing from 5th and Yamhill.
Do we have the flag? The white one?
Well, there's more of them than there is of me, and my wrists are so freaking swollen. If somebody tries to put handcuffs on me, something bad's gonna happen. So
It might be evidence, right?
I would agree. I wasn't breaking any laws. I should be able to walk down the sidewalk without being intimidated, but it's not the first time I've seen it happen here, and it won't be the last.
Where are we supposed to go?
Yeah. You might want to don't turn left though on Donut.
That looks like glass. I heard glass
The
clink.
ACLU.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. This is an unlawful assembly. You are being detained for the purposes of the investigation of disorderly conduct.
Thanks for being here.
They're gonna mass arrest all of us! Let them mass shit!
There's something going on over there.
They're just talking, didn't want to deal with it. His hand on my back. Wouldn't say he shoved me, but he did give me a nudge in the direction he wanted me to go. So
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are being detained for the purposes of investigation of disorderly
Chapman
conduct.
Square, Antifa and other folks, other rallies nearby, kind of all rolled into one to take a stand against the hate mongers under the guise of patriotism, holding their tiny little rally at Terry Shrunk Plaza, and a dispersal order was given for Chapman Square, and so we all decided to take the party elsewhere. That's basically it in a nutshell.
Yeah, the news isn't going to report this.
No, they'll do that.
If CNN is watching, all those bricks are because of you.
Hey! Is there any way we can
They're throwing bricks at the cops.
Jackets. Don't talk to the men and women in the yellow jackets, folks. There's our point section.
I got here last night. I started screaming at the 11 o'clock. YouTube.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are being detained for the purposes of investigation of disorderly conduct.
Everybody's down here with family and it's all happy and joyful.
Yeah, there's cement trucks to block off the truck.
Everybody in the street over there?
Roadrunners, they block off the streets with cement.
Oh my god! I haven't seen you fucking.
I know it's
At least they had a live stream.
Hey, live stream.
This is my old Occupy Portland Frank Tequila.
What's up, people? And this is my friend from 1 year. She called in from
the ones that went
Ohio. They saw us on CNN.
What's up, Ohio? Wish you were here.
Ohio,
for you.
I know, but officer. Just her.
Yeah, just her.
The rest of Ohio.
Please, pretty please.
It's evident.
So, am I understanding correctly that they're detained? I tried to give them my.
You got the response. They didn't have to respond to me.
That right corner is how you get out.
So we're going to get a photo?
I can't see.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are being detained for the purposes of investigation of disorderly conduct.
Was that live? Did I get it? Did I get it? That was Channel 6. My username is @Simi510 Alex Jones. I got it, dude. I just got it right now. Guys, I got it. He told me it was live. I did it. Alex Jones, I want my money. I was Channel 6, Portland, Oregon. Somebody find the clip, please. Please.
That's how I look at it.
That's a good perspective. I like that.
Just want to thank everybody who donated it to me at PayPal. What's up?
What's up, fake news?
How's it going? Sorry about earlier. I was in front of the Antifa, you know.
That's fine. I understand. So it was great.
Oh man, it's been a long day.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think it's over yet.
Well, the hardest part's getting us.
Yeah, my stomach's growling.
Hey guys, is Tim Pool still streaming? Did Tim Pool run? Did Tim Pool go home already?
They pushed up and fly out of the park.
I would agree. For a long ass time, yeah. Yes. Like the Patriots.
They were so happy about this protest being broken up because they cared about free speech.
So much. Yeah. Yeah. Can you tell how many folks they got?
This is the Portland Police Bureau. You are being detained for the investigation of disorderly conduct. We will be making arrests based upon probable cause.
Everybody that was in the street, coming this way.
We're still going at it.
Drums solve all problems.
Inside or you're gonna exit out that way. It's open to exit that way, guys, and once you exit, don't come back.
So Antifa are on that side. Antifa are on that side. They got kicked off over there and went over there.
Oh shit, I didn't give you chapstick already?
Did you see when the smoke grenade went?
Some of those cops were really beating the shit out of these guys,
Dude,
I want that.
they said it's evidence. That guy works for NBC.
You are being detained for the
I see him
investigation
on MSNBC all the time. His name is Gotti Shorts or something like that.
Good news.
So what does Pepe mean to you?
What?
What does Pepe mean to you?
He's a sweet meme.
A meme? Just a meme? Isn't
He
he
represents
more
a
of
lot,
meme?
yeah. He represents an oppressed people.
Oppressed people?
Rising up.
Are you for the liberation of Kyrgyzstan?
I am for the liberation of Pakistan.
What do you think of normies stealing our memes?
It's a horrible crime. But I mean, you know, it's good outreach.
Anything else you want to say?
Praise Kek and free Kyrgyzstan.
Free Kyrgyzstan. Shout-a-lay, guys. Shout-a-lay.
Shout-a-lay.
Can you hold my camera while I get this pointed in? Well, see you later. All right, seen it. I want those spiders, man. Souvenirs.
Some people say.
Those spiders aren't weapons. Can we have those?
Yeah, there's probably a certain amount of truth to that too. Even police want us fighting each other instead of them. It's probably a pretty fair assessment in those days. How many cops? I didn't catch the rest of that question. There's 100 more, so they're letting everybody else go.
Oh, Cameron! Cameron! Hey, what's up? God, I kind of have to pee.
Yeah.
So if we all just buy a Pickled, then we will be set. Everybody in the middle.
That's a tough one. I've seen
so
really protests get co-opted, I guess is the best word.
What if they have?
Folks with a different agenda, I guess is the best way to put it. But at the same time, trusting PPB to make the determination who's a bad protester and who's a good protester. That's a slippery slope.
The police asked people to disperse, but locked us in.
I agree. I mean, I was really proud to see. I think it was election night. There were people. This one girl, I'll never forget. She couldn't have been more than 19 or 20. Like put herself between the transformer and they were trying to bust it over. Destroy it.
Please, can we have the spiders?
Speak highly of the city. And
We want the spiders.
it took a lot of courage.
The spiders aren't evidence, right?
Because there was a whole lot more of them.
They're not evidence. You can hand it to us.
And when
We're gonna take them to the after party.
And things get tagged and set on fire, I mean, it makes it harder on everybody that wants to come out here and lend their voice. But I've also seen a lot of instances
One more
where,
kick.
PB absolutely agitates the situation.
Free spiders. Hashtag free the spiders. They're being illegally detained.
Start getting everybody to ass.
I don't know if you
They were the ones that absolutely started getting aggressive and
guys stay here until the spiders are released?
And yeah, there's always those cops that are just looking for a reason.
Spiders! Free the spiders! Free the spiders! I think the officer wants to, but he doesn't know if he should. Guys, hashtag free the spiders. It wasn't me, right?
I had two guys talking.
Yeah, I followed one of the dudes. It was fucking crazy.
It got to the point where, look, I mean, I was 10 feet, not even 10 feet in front of the cops in front of the line as they were moving the community fence, and he just jumps right in between me and the cops. And I'm like, you know, I've been to too many of these events, and all that cop had to do was freak out and draw his weapon, and he's going to get us arrested. And that's where I draw the line. Look, the reason I don't like these creepy weirdos stalking me is that there are tons of police, there aren't provide weapons, and people freak out. No one's noticed. For this guy to do what he's doing, stalking me around, yelling my name nonstop, he's on a mountain yelling and like an avalanche anymore. Some other guys and then actually when someone came and shook my hand, he looked and was like, who's that guy? What do you know about him? What's he doing? And just asked him what weird questions.
I talked to the guy, he was the one with the Chiefs hat. He said he wasn't on either side. He just came here to troll you because you had so many viewers.
Yeah, they can use any excuse that they want to use. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell whether they're looking for specific people.
First world problems of having 100,000 subscribers. They get stalkers.
We've seen a number of people get arrested, kind of run over onto the Terry Shrunk Plaza side. You can see a lot of police in riot gear, as well as the tape. And really, the entire area around Terry Shrunk Plaza is taped off, trying to prevent people from going into the plaza or people running across the way to other groups.
They're really
Kind of random. My name's Christine. I'm with Pickled News. I wonder if I could just ask you a couple questions about, why you decided to come out. Okay. Yeah. And I didn't even catch your name.
Hi, Lenita Renfro.
Lenita, do you live in Portland?
I do. I'm part of a group called NAV, Neighbors Against Violence, and I just want to come out and just support. I want to support me and art and us as non-violent, but I also want to see what's going on and what they're trying to accomplish by having the KKK out here.
Hashtag free the spiders. They're being illegally detained.
Of the free speech rally led by a guy who says he is a conservative libertarian. And then you've got all these other rallies surrounding the area.
I think it's a good outcome. I didn't expect this many people coming out. I thought more people would be scared to be out here. And I just wanted to show my support because I'm not scared of them. And I don't want them trying to run us out of our own city.
Unfortunately,
take over, and it's all about racism. Portland is about equality and everybody getting along, and that's not how we are. Or that's not what this is trying to represent.
Right here,
That's the love. This is
one
what we
person.
represent right here on
He just keeps spamming.
You can't even see any text. It's going so quickly.
Everybody loving each other and
Yeah.
everybody coming together.
But I mean, there's also about 7.
The violence, it has to end, So I'm glad there's a lot of police out here so that it doesn't get too wild, but yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Hey, kind of random. My name's Christine. I'm with KGW News. Was wondering if I could just talk to you about why you're out here and just kind of talking to people. Okay, that's totally fine. No, that's fine. Sorry. Hi, kind of random. My name's Christine. I'm with KGW News. Was wondering if I could just talk to you about, why you decided to come out to the rally today.
Sure, why not?
Okay. And I didn't even catch your name.
I didn't give it.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. What's your name?
I didn't give it.
Oh, you don't want to give it. Totally fine. Okay. So what are you guys doing out here today? Why did you decide? You know what? I'm gonna come out to the rally.
We're here for freedom, freedom of speech, freedom to assemble.
On Twitter.
Out here to keep people protected from Antifa and the left wing that are just determined to hurt people.
And you're outfitted. I mean, you have your helmet on. You have this vest. I mean, how are you feeling with folks kind of around though? I mean, so you have the free speech rally here at the plaza, but then you got the protesters on the other side. Really, three sides around. So I mean, what's going through your mind?
We didn't come here to look for a fight, but we're prepared for it. I'm not really worried about any of these guys. I've been watching them all day, and I just don't see a threat.
So what is your message? What do you think is the message today from the rally?
Freedom of speech, freedom to assemble. This is America. We get to do this.
Anything else you want to add? Thank you so much. Okay, so talking to a variety of people here. Where do you want to go?
If we're going to live, we're going to have to go back out of the way a little bit. I was wondering,
Because if we're on the corner, then we can show kind of everything. So we'll be going live here when the newscast starts at 5, so I won't be narrating as much on Facebook Live. Just wanted to give y'all a heads up.
100, maybe 150 people. Yeah.
Maybe do you want to go here?
Yeah.
Okay, because then we can see some of Chapman Square. And then here. Yeah. Right.
20 or so cops going across Morrison's Court, and a few here on the corner going towards 5th, and then another 20 or so about halfway down 4th Street, blocking everybody in. And it looks like everybody's still just kind of milling around in there. I mean, you are all free to go. Woo! Well, that's some damn good news. You are all free to go. Is that legit? Is that legit? Oh, no, that wasn't. Oh, I got all excited. Oh, they're waving. Really? So now instead of just
You know how to turn on
everybody back
Yeah.
being investigated, they're saying that
What?
they're all being detained for disorderly conduct and they need to
I don't know if we should. I think I might just call
present
it.
their
Yeah.
paper.
That's better.
And that they are all going to be identified.
So you want me to call him and tell him now that you're going to call in, or do you want to
Radio.
Yeah.
so they can program it?
Yeah.
You're going to call him or me?
I'll call.
Here a second ago that they're going to be moving in and grabbing groups of 10 or 15 people.
Hey, it's me, Christine. Was wondering what number I should call for the IFB number, because last time I tried to do IFB stuff, you couldn't hear anything. So I'm gonna call on my cell phone. So I think you guys have to program it somehow, but also if you could just let me know what number I need to call. I don't know. Is that 503-226 what?
Investigation too, by the way. You're all being
I don't know what the number is.
Leave that way. That's the only way you can leave.
Okay, thanks.
Here we are.
Bye.
So
She said she's gonna have masks for me. I don't know. I'm gonna. Do you mind holding this real quick? I'm sorry. Thank you.
And do you know when the 5 we are?
I don't know exactly.
About to be forced to provide some form of identification.
Hey guys, we are about to go live here for the 5 o'clock, so I'm my security guard Troy is helping me out with holding the Facebook Live feed. So excuse me while I do my whole live on air thing.
Whatever that
Power me
was.
on.
Yeah.
If it was important, repeat yourself. Approximately 100 detained by police. Yeah, it looks like at least that many. Where did you see that number? On Twitter somewhere or what? They didn't give a dispersal order down here. They gave a dispersal order at Chapman Park. There was a brief march there to here. And then, I don't know, 5 minutes later, if that, this happened. So, as far as I can tell.
So just so you know, some of the security associated with the free speech rally, they just came up and talked to us and said that they want this kind of area cleared, and that anybody at the rally, they said, would have a DHS, Department of Homeland Security escort to leave the area. So we're just going to stand here up on the bricks a little bit out of the way.
Trying to work a zipper with one hand is absolutely beyond me.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Take 2. Yeah,
Can I do this to you now?
I don't know how.
Do you want me to turn it on or
They
wait?
offer close captioning or not. Crowd's
Don't
pretty
worry,
quiet right
I
now.
don't really care because we're not going to be
And so
live
is
yet.
Okay.
crowd behind the cattle. I see state police as well as Portland police. So state trooper, state police, Portland police, more Portland police over here. It's funny though, I see names only, no badge numbers. Yeah, if somebody's got the scanner going too, if that's still public, let me know what they're saying. I would love an update. I'm kind of reluctant to turn off the cam for any length of time because after hearing on the radio that they're going to start moving in and grabbing groups of 10 or 15, I would at least like to be able to document that process. I see Maalox bottles down there on the ground. And a lot of discarded clothes. And some backpacks. Looks like, I don't know if they're starting to look, yeah, they're going into the crowd and taking people's phones, backpacks, whatever, and just throwing it on the ground over there. Wow. Are they stepping on people's stuff? Kind of looked like that dude threw that phone on the ground, or the cop threw that phone on the ground and stepped on it. Yeah. They don't want us to have the Maalox. Such a threat to public safety. Oh wait, no, it's the tear gas. And there's an officer over there with his handy cam taking pictures of everybody here. Oh, really? Did Tim Pool or Mike Blivens get caught up in the kettle? Anybody know? Although Tim was talking some mad shit today. Can't say that I agree with Tim's perspective. Oh, Zach did? Oh, that's not good. I hope everybody remembered to write the local NLG number on their arm. My understanding is that there's a jail fund waiting.
Dueling protests take over downtown Portland for hours. Lots of words exchanged and a few arrests. Then things heated up as police tried to clear Chapman Square.
This is KGW News at 5.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nina Melhoff. Thank you for joining us. Police say they had to move in on Chapman Square after people in the crowd started throwing things. Now at this hour, protesters are on the move and more arrests have been made. We have live team coverage this evening. Our crews have been out and around all the crowds all afternoon. We begin tonight with our Maggie Vespa downtown. Maggie?
Hi, Anita. Yeah, we're actually at Southwest 4th and Morrison. Marchers, as you mentioned, were at Chapman Square, but police wanted to break
Good news. Big news is over there.
Spray your eyes out.
Does anybody want to?
Get that shit out. It really hurts.
Does anybody want to do it?
I've seen the
right
there.
there.
They got here before.
You want to go? Go ahead.
London fog.
You listen to them. If they're answering questions, it's loud. Here, I have a bunch of them. Just take them.
Yeah, of course, they're all wearing eye gear.
You all want to?
Doesn't bother them a bit.
pigs.
Oh my God, Mike is in the kettle.
So the 5
Has
o'clock
anybody
news just started now, so...
checked his live stream? Oh, here's Coin.
Yeah. No,
Mike,
right here.
That's no good. So we know Mike and Zach are in there. Yeah, water is not a good choice. Maalox or milk, folks.
Is it coming down? Oh, something's going on over there.
It's Kyle. I think it's just Kyle getting his exit.
I'm too slow. Won't be able to make it.
We just asked her to step up on the sidewalk again.
Spiders! Spiders!
Let's see. Get a better angle over here again. That's another ACLU observer. So, I just want to let y'all know that I'm hearing that
The director said everyone go there.
Appreciate y'all being out here. So they just confirmed that Mike for sure is in that cuddle in there. Okay, she crossed the street to have a chat with.
Well, we're gonna be one of the last ones here.
I can't hear her. What's she saying? Oh, it's one of the patriot, quote unquote patriots, decided to come.
Yes, the spiders are worth my safety.
Oh, and she.
They're the trophy.
Yeah. She took his hat. She took his hat. He didn't like that. Oh, they're going after her now. Oh. And there's some dude in plain clothes. Just one of her buddies de-arrested her, but they got the other girl in the green jacket. I don't know if I can zoom in here.
Between the two groups of people, and actually on the other side, Chapman Square, you can see some folks over there as well as police in riot gear standing just in case anything happens.
Where
but most of the protesters
Mr. Make
at
America
Chapman
Great
Square
Again?
have dissipated, though there is a small contingent. And really, and you can't see from where we are, but on yet the other side, there is a labor union protest. Things got a little hairy a couple times on that end. But here on our side, it looks like things are starting to disperse in terms of the free speech rally, but still a lot going on around us.
So
Of course,
Mr. Make America Great Again gets to put his hands on a girl, and she's the one that gets arrested. Let's see if I can get in here closer. Hey, somebody make sure she's got the NLG number before they take her away. Anybody have it written down? Does anybody know what the NLG number is to make sure she's got it? Ah, damn. I should have written it down on my arm. Yeah, she's. And here's the two free speech champions over here, getting away scot-free. despite putting their hands on a woman. And now
we just want the
there's a cop
spiders.
with a camera across the street, making sure he's got our best
We
side.
can have the spiders.
So, hey, they're looking for you. Just stay here for a minute. Just stay back here for a little while. Yeah, take that
There's some
off.
arguing going on over there.
Got any way to put your hair up?
There goes the news.
I don't think I ever. There you go. Just put your hair up.
CNN
You're
is
golden
on
now. I'm sorry about your friend. That's fucked up. And that piece of shit over there gets to put his hands on her, and they're like giving him a high five. What the fuck, man?
Wow, this is actually really shitty.
I heard earlier the NLT has got a big jail fund for tonight, so hopefully she's got the number. And now they're chanting shame, shame, shame. It's fucking bullshit. At least her friend is harder to find now, so at least one of them got away.
Actually, I'm gonna go around. I don't want to go this way.
Champions of the First Amendment over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best and brightest of the Patriot movement, folks. That's what a real man looks like. Muffins, it's what's for dinner. Yeah, and how come they get to keep their flagpoles? No. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
No, don't taunt them. Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah, so all day long,
Thank you.
he's been taking away everybody else's flagpoles, but
Thanks guys.
these two guys,
Show them the spider.
they're just a man
Show them the
and
spider. Oh, we're escaping.
a woman, a quarter their size. Their flagpoles are special.
We're staying here or we're leaving? We're leaving.
Wow. No, her friend's over here. Did you?
What do we do?
Okay, I know what her friend looks like. I just had her change clothes. Well, no, and then he pushed her after. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't give him the right. She's a quarter his size. Come with me and let me see if I see her. 'Cause that would be great if they had the footage. So who are you? You were just in the crowd? Yeah, I would love to. Actually, you're on live stream.
Hi guys, thanks for following me. Follow me on Twitter at 7510. Follow my YouTube at 7510.
And honestly,
Fairy Fake News. I'll be uploading clips there. PayPal donations at paypal.me/7510. Thanks for all the donators who helped me get here. I really appreciate everything. And thanks for watching. Peace out.
This is what happened.
So there's Mr. Make America Great again. She crossed the street with her friends, telling them to get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. We don't need this shit here in Portland. And she did take his hat off, but that didn't. Yeah, I don't think that justified what happened next.
No, and
Yeah, this asshole.
yeah,
I've seen him before.
yeah.
And then there comes PPV with the takedown.
And she's done nothing but
No.
take a hat off.
Yeah. Well, and I swear, and of course I'm not seeing it on your video, but I swear it looked like the guy, after she took his hat off, that he pushed her back really hard, but I'm not seeing that here. It all happened so fast.
It was right next to me, too.
Yeah.
If I just could have been...
Yeah. Yeah, and then threatening everybody else around them with arrest. That is assault, absolutely. Yeah, what up? Are you on Twitter? I know. Yeah, I have a friend who's going to pick me up over Yeah, it's kind of an acquired taste, but I like it way better than Facebook. It's something really spontaneously organic about Twitter. You know, really. At least if nothing else, it's a good way to stay on top of what's going on around town. I do actually. It's let me know when you're ready. Yeah, well, I'm broadcasting right now.
Everyone being detained for disorderly conduct will be identified. Please have your identification ready and will be processed 3 at a time, following orders from the officer. Your cooperation will speed the process.
Yeah, they weren't letting them in for a while, but now I see a couple in there, and I can't tell if they're part of the kettle. And to my goodness, there's another nice police in there. And Zach, another one was also detained in there. So they just kind of grabbed everybody. All right, so my email is purple, GIMP, purplegimp, @gmail.com. I've got lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, so that's the name of my disability video blog. So I'm the I do. You gotta fly your freak flag out around. I sure appreciate it. What was your name? Awesome. Pleasure. Thanks. Be safe. All right. Thank you. Well, and then Mr. Making Nerd Green and his snitchy little friend sitting across the street. His pocket Constitution flag, folks. I don't think he's showered since the Mountain View Refuge takeover. Still seeing a lot of people.
You ready to get out of here? All right.
There's a few more cops showing up, probably for processing. Transportation.
You hold that for me real quick. Up.
Those two freaking Trump supporters. So like they're showing up with their little Constitution flag and these girls across the street.
We
All she did was kick the kid's hat at him. But he decided that was assault. Like slammed her face down on the ground, and her friend got arrested by somebody who didn't believe it. So at least they only got one. For taking his hat off, yeah. And then they just basically patted those two like this back, and they're still standing over there. He's got a big red.
Yeah, right. Move forward a little bit too, man.
Shit to them. Yeah, see him right there with the yellow flag. And see, they both got flagpoles, but they've been taking away everybody else's flagpoles all day. Little double standard. Yeah, and then they took her off in there. Oh, and I heard that black women.
You have ID, pull it out!
That's how they made it sound, but I heard on the radio the cops over here that said he was in and have them grab 10 or 15 people.
You have ID, pull it up.
Okay, walk through, talk to Sergeant Lindsay. Straight ahead.
Straight out. This way.
You got arrested one time.
And they're taking everybody's shit.
Wait, right here?
Oh, you have ID on you, sir? Yeah. I'll take this for you. Hang on one second.
Wallets, everything, cameras.
Mr. Danielson, is this a good address for you?
You're going to have to charge.
All right, is this a good address for you, Mr. Danielson?
Yes. Stomped on the phone that he threw on the ground, but hard to tell from over here. Right? Yeah, that would be shocking, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know why these two pricks would come down here in the first place. I mean, just to start shit, yeah. That's super brave. Two of them and all of us. Of course, they probably feel empowered now.
Because they just took on all of us. Same recording.
Oh, yeah, the papers, please.
Yep. I don't think we're going to make it now.
So it looks like they opened Morrison back up. Yeah, probably so after all this. I would still like to try to hope my battery holds out until they start bringing people out of here. Oh, okay. So hey, I didn't want to put you on my picture on the camera, but a guy came up to me that was standing right next to you guys and got a recording of the entire thing. He's emailing it to me. Do you want my email address? Because I'll send it, you give it to your friend. I don't know if it'll help her, but it shows everything for grab the hat. There's no reason to fucking I'm on Twitter, Purple Gill, P-U-R-P-L-E. Yes.
My email so you can forward it.
I'm streaming right now.
Okay. I'll get your email.
I appreciate it. I just figured,
Yeah,
I didn't want to bring him up to you because I don't know who the guy is, but he showed me the video. I put it on live stream. So it's purple, P-U-R-P-L-E-G-I-M-P, purplegimp@gmail.com. And hopefully he'll send it to me tonight. He said he would. And then I'll send it to you and you give it to her and she can show it to NLG or whoever. All right?
Yeah.
Glad I saw you again. Takes. Oh, PPB the Saga, Death by Boredom. And there's their handy cameraman. I
feel really bad that Mike's caught up in there. He's as mellow as they come out of all of the streamers here locally. He's a good guy from what I know. Of course, it could have been me too. I was just limping a minute behind the crowd. It's really hard to tell because frequently they just don't give you any warning. Oh, you heard someone is saying that Mike got out, so they let him go? That would be awesome. Has anybody checked out his Twitter feed to verify that? I wonder if he just managed to avoid being nabbed or they let him go. I really can't see them letting him go. They don't really normally have much respect for citizen journalism here in beautiful Portland. On behalf of the Portland Police Bureau. So it does look like the crowd is thinned and there's definitely less cops out there now. Either that or they're all hanging back because there's only a couple lining up across the street now.
Everyone being detained for disorderly conduct will be identified. Please have your ID ready and you will be processed 3 at a time. Your cooperation will speed the process. Once you have been released, if you do not leave the area, you are subject to arrest.
So they are going to be letting people go. They're going to be getting their identification 3 at a time. And then they said anyone that does not leave the area after being identified will be subject to arrest. So once they have your information, they can certainly decide to charge you at a later date, or they could just be trying to, oh, I'm so sorry, my apologies. They could also be trying to gather names just for that purpose alone. Oh, okay. So Mike had to identify himself and then was able to leave. Well, that's good. I guess as long as charges aren't pending in the mail, could go either way. Interesting, though, that they're just asking for names and letting everybody go. And I'm hearing that they're letting people go as soon as they give their information, which I guess is good. But they could always decide to file charges later once they have your information too. See another one of the ACLU observers out there. And a train. Just kind of what brought us all here in the first place. While the MAX train's going by, if you haven't seen Micah Fletcher's, winning Verselandia slam poem, I highly recommend you looking it up and checking it out. It's pretty powerful, and I really hope that that Mike is able to. Yeah, exactly. That's kind kind of what I'm thinking too. They're just gathering names so they can pick people out of the crowd later. But I really hope that Micah Fletcher finds a way to keep riding and just about 1,000 about to be arrested. Yeah, unless there's something going on somewhere else. I mean, there was never that many. Maybe 150 or so. That's my guess, but nowhere near 1,000. And it's not surprising, but I've seen some really, really insensitive members of the mainstream media sticking cameras in Micah Fletcher's face and asking, you know, questions like, how do you feel? Or how did that make you feel? What happened? And just, you know, really, I mean, I applaud his courage in so many ways. All three of these gentlemen of our city. I'm humbled by the stand and the gift, you know, of love that they've given all of us. And I hope the stand that all three of them took continues to inspire everyone here in Portland and beyond to get out there, do something, anything to make your own stand. What I'm hearing is that they're 3 at a time. They're getting people's licenses, writing down, taking their picture, writing their information down, and then telling them to leave. Otherwise, they're going to be arrested. So
why are they even arresting these people?
I was right behind this march, and I didn't see anything that necessitated this.
No, not at all.
I was about a minute behind. I wasn't in the thick, you know.
Where are the anarchists? What happened to them?
You know, there's some of the Antifa folks there in the crowd. There's also some ACLU observers, and a couple of the live streamers were detained. One of them's just been released, I've been told.
You see, Callie, we're looking for our daughter.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, luckily, from what I understand, they're not arresting anybody. They're just getting information 3 at a time, and then once they've got their information, they're telling them to go.
She might not be in there. Like, literally, when they started walking, why are they arresting these people?
They just randomly, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Like, we were there. We've been there all day.
Usually they go after the black people and mess with them, right?
But it was a really mixed crowd. I mean, I was in there, and, you know. So I mean, like, there was a lot of kids. Yeah.
They haven't kicked everyone out of the park, none of this would have happened, probably.
Well, exactly, you know.
You disperse people and they all go different directions.
Right.
What do you think's going to
And
happen?
honestly, there was more going on over there than anything. I mean, they had just started marching.
Have you seen any black people in there?
I did earlier. Yeah, I did earlier. I don't right now. But they're also taking everybody's masks and Maalox bottles and phones and everything and just throwing them here on the sidewalk. Which kind of makes me wonder, if they're letting people go, but they've been separated from their property, how are they supposed to get their property back, you know?
My daughter was arrested on May 1st and still hasn't gotten back her phone, backpack, her student ID.
That's bullshit. What are they saying? They're keeping it for evidence? Oh my gosh.
They're not even going to charge. They're not
Seriously,
even, yeah.
But they can still keep her property?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, the tone has definitely changed since election night. I mean, it was already.
We've been protesting for years.
Well, I've never seen occupied when I got started.
I've never seen it. The way they've responded since election.
It's
Unfortunately,
totally,
though, the cops never acted like this. I mean, they were bad, but they weren't like this in Portland.
Well, and a lot of people were like, okay, yeah, they agreed with the fact that Mayor Wheeler wanted to see the Patriots, free speech folks have their permit removed. But I felt like that was a total end run on being able to later say, you know, because all he used was the potential for violence as an excuse, right?
Yeah.
So he could say that about any of our protests, too.
No, Wheeler's this tone. I mean, he's politically naive and tone deaf.
Well, I don't see her.
Yeah, she's out there.
And they'll be gathering over at the Justice Center too, or the Injustice Center.
How many people have they arrested?
I heard there was upwards of 150 to 200, but you know there was a lot. There was way more than there is now when this started over an hour or so ago.
Vandalizing things as well.
I didn't see any of that. They were just marching. There was a little chanting. They also, this poor girl, two of the Patriot free speech guys showed up over here. I don't know if you saw that. So these young women anarchists were sitting here, and they saw them show up. Well, the cops just let them. They didn't say anything to them, so they crossed the street. All she did was take off this dude's hat, which, by the way, they were allowed to have their flagpoles. They've been seizing everybody's. Okay, so they each had a flag and a great big, 4-foot pole. That was okay.
A guy came over to Chapman. And pushed, and right in front of the police, just pushed an anarchist and went down, and the police didn't do anything.
Shit.
We said, what the hell?
So she took the guy's hat off, and then his little.
Was she tall?
No, she's petite, short hair, little pixie face. Both real pretty girls, and so she took his hat off. His little weaselly friend went and snitched to the police. They came over and grabbed her and just slammed her face down on the ground. They tried to grab her friend too, and somebody quick thinking in the crowd de-arrested her real quick and got her. She's about my height. I'm 5'4". So no, I'm a mom too. So I'd be asking. So it was yeah, and and then they just let those two guys stay there another 20 minutes or so and kind of broed it out with them. It was really disheartening to see.
We walk by the Justice Center on our way back.
We all be safe. Good luck. I hope you find her.
Yeah, no. I think they want us to point our cameras at each other.
Who is they? What?
Folks watching my stream.
Oh yeah, my stream too. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jen.
You're Jen. I'm Shell. I'm the Purple Gimp on Twitter. Purple Gimp.
I'm Witless.
Witless.
Yeah, Witless X on Twitter.
Nice. Are you local here, Portland?
No, I flew out from Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. That's a hike. Wow.
I say that just for fun.
I like your rig.
Thank you.
See,
I'm working today. I'm
gonna get behind the scenes here. This is pretty sweet. See, I like what you're doing with the. I'm getting close, so my husband can see this later. I would love a setup like that because I've got a nice handy cam, but I haven't figured out how to do both at the same time like that.
What's
it called?
Whatever. Gorilla Pod.
Gorilla Pod. All
Gorilla
right, look
Pod,
at that's
yeah.
a Gorilla Pod, honey.
We're doing our I don't know what to call it. We're doing our camera envy, whatever, our rig envy.
Nice. It was beautiful.
Spent a little bit of money on it, but
yes, it's also expensive. I got more in the bag, and then I got my handy GoPro.
That's pretty cool.
I'm like, wow.
One up on me. That's kind of
See, and this one, there's a Japanese company that makes these for a quarter of the price.
Wow.
So it's just like a GoPro, HD, everything, but they're like $120.
There was a guy when I was walking over here.
Thank you, Joanne.
He had a backpack, and it was a U Live backpack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what those are?
No.
It's just high-powered.
Oh, it's probably Tim Pool.
Streaming. No,
Was it Tim? Because he's
just a phone.
Oh, because he had one of those for a while from Livestream.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah,
those are nice.
Only $1 billion.
Right. Except if somebody wants to give us one of those.
I got the camcorder because I want to be able to do other things besides just.
See, that's why I brought mine too. But I like, having them both. So they're both capturing at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's actually the first time I've chatted with folks on Periscope.
Yeah, that's kind of handy actually. As long as you
I'm ignoring you guys, but you told me to talk to her and film her. So
right? That's all right. Everybody's like, find someone to interview. I've just been trying to kind of stick around and make sure that we document what's happening here. I was about a minute behind the crowd when they kettled everybody, and I didn't see anything that necessitated this kind of response, but I was also a minute or so back. But
were you up at the park when?
Yeah.
Did you see what caused the police to?
They said that there was somebody or people or persons had assaulted one of the PPB officers. The only thing I saw was like a water bottle take flight. but it's kind of hard to be everywhere at once. So you know. Yeah, I didn't, but I mean, you know, they gave that dispersal order, and of course, I also saw a couple of those free speech guys. I mean, bust out of Terry Shrunk Plaza, cross the street, and just shove people down from the Antifa side, and nobody did anything. So
now
it's kind of frustrating.
Right before I interviewed Stuart Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody from the Antifa side threw a chocolate dipped tampon.
No.
And it hit him right in the stomach. And everybody flipped out. I was grateful it was chocolate.
No.
It was so funny.
I don't know about that.
Did you get that on the stream?
I think so. I don't know if this wasn't going at the time, but I have it on. No, not on the stream, but I have that.
You have that? You have to upload that to Twitter. Just make a little GIF out of that right there. Slow-mo, though.
I saw it. Well, I didn't see it here. I just saw it on the ground. Everybody's grossed out, and I saw chocolate.
You know he was not happy. Not happy. Yeah?
You know, I'm not going to defend him. I don't know whether he, I really don't know ultimately what he is.
Sure.
But when I hear what he's saying, he'd have to be a liar to be something else.
Right.
Because he's very open, it seems. So it sounds like I'm defending him. But
well, you know.
Right now, he talks the talk, and it works. But Antifa doesn't lie. How was that guy? Did you get enough questions in, or is it dead? Oh, there we go.
Bye, live stream. What do you got? I got. Hi, live stream.